Hello there.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ellie Moses. I'm a 21-year-old law and film student here in Sydney, Australia, making my way in the YouTube universe with my fellow chat pirates, my new pirates in the channel, and hopefully you guys can tag along, join the army as we make our way through the YouTube galaxy. Today, another Mortal Kombat video where it will be just a quick video, a quick recap of the ending of the Mortal Kombat 2021 film. Just so you guys don't have to sit through my 25-minute spoiler review, I'm just going to explain the ending real quick, what it entails for the future of Mortal Kombat, and is there a post-credit scene. So I'll be discussing that. It will be a quick, hopefully no longer than 5-minute video. It's going to be straight to the point, straight to the meat of what you guys want to hear. Now, I'm going to kickstart it off, I think, basically just with the ending sequence, the ending fight with Scorpion, taking on Bihan, or in this instance, it is Sub-Zero. They basically have a one-on-one battle where Scorpion comes from the realm, or the nether realm. He comes back from the nether realm because at the start of the film, if you guys didn't know, Scorpion dies. If you have seen the film, you would know that. But Scorpion does die at the beginning of the film, and he goes into the nether realm. It's not Scorpion at the beginning for the film, it's Hanzo Hanashi, but he goes into the nether realm, and at the end he comes back. They don't really explain how he comes back. I know it's got something to do with Cole and summoning, I think, the spear or the tip, the blade tip, but they don't really explain how he comes back. His entrance is pretty cool though. He comes into the shot from behind as Cole is fighting Sub-Zero, and then the Mortal Kombat theme plays, and he's like, "Get over here!" And I was like, that was pretty cool. And if you guys haven't watched my spoiler review, I was really let down by the film, and I'll get to that. In a little bit. But then basically they have this huge one-on-one fight, and in this sequence, this is really where I found my issues with the third act. The third act of this film was really rushed. Raiden basically teleports all our heroes to fight one-on-one against all the villainous characters. I think, can't remember the names, like Mylena, Carbo, Raiko. They all take on, like, all our heroes have one-on-one battles with them, and this is where my issue comes with the film, is that this was really rushed. All the fights one-on-one with our side characters were really rushed. They defeat their villains or their foes in real succession, like really quick. They really don't stand a chance, the villains. This is where I think the film's runtime was to the detriment of the film in general. It's about an hour 50, but take into account the credits, so about an hour 40 roughly. And I think a good 10 to 15 minutes could have been added to this film and added to those extra fight scenes with those characters. I mean, they were really cut short, and that's where I think Mortal Kombat fans will be disappointed. I mean, Mylena doesn't really get any time to shine. She gets taken out real quick. Jax destroys Raiko really quickly with a smash of the head. Yeah, Mylena gets taken out by Sonya Blade with a plasma shots straight through the chest. Carbo gets taken out by Liu Kang really quick, and it's just like, once our characters go into sort of the void with Raiden and he teleports them back, that's sort of the morale boost they need when they gather as a team. And it's sort of like the villainous characters didn't stand a chance there. So that was my issue with there. And then we have the battle where Sub-Zero is taking on Scorpion. And in that point, Cole's family, so his daughter and wife, are frozen in the MMA ring, and they basically needed to give Cole something to do. So he's there, smashing down the ice, or the glacier, like the little icicles that have frozen his family. He's there smashing them while Sub-Zero and Scorpion fight, and it's just like, oh, you just needed to give Cole something to do that, and he's smashing them. And then Scorpion basically smashes Sub-Zero through the MMA ring, and then there's a shot, and I said this in my spoiler review, where Cole is nowhere to be seen. I mean, just moments ago in the cut before, he was smashing the ice to free his family, and he was not in the shot. And then in the next shot, he's there standing with Scorpion ready to take on Sub-Zero. So I was just like, it's like poor editing there, really poor editing in that fight sequence. And then they get the upper hand eventually against Sub-Zero, and then Scorpion takes off his mask, uses his fire breath to basically finish him, and then it's just like, then our heroes win. Raiden teleports in with the remaining contestants or combatants that of the Earth Realm, which is, I believe, Sonya Blade, Jax, Liu Kang, Cole. Scorpion's like to Cole, yeah, freed me, so Scorpion goes away. We've seen that shot in the trailer where Scorpion comes in with sort of like the fire flames. That's basically, I think it might have been reversed in the first trailer, but then that's basically him leaving. And then he leaves, and it's just Raiden, and then Shang Tsung comes in. He teleports in, and he's basically like, "Oh, you might have defeated my contestants now, but death is not just the beginning." And he takes him to another realm. So sort of you get this like black mist over all the characters that have died. I think it was Shokan, Raiko, all the villains that like all the bad guys that died. This shadowy mist goes over them, and like as Shang Tsung is talking about this, and then he basically says, "This time, next time I'll return with an army. Like this time you fought my contestants and defeated them. Next time I'll return with an army." And then Raiden banishes him, so it basically teleports him away. He goes, you don't have no place here." And then we have our contestants here, and they're just saying, and then Sonya Blade says, "Oh, we got to start recruiting." Or I think it was Sonya Blade. She's like, "Oh, we got to start recruiting new contestants. It's time to gather up the remainders," because obviously Shang Tsung is going to be back. And I think they're alluding to a sequel where Shao Kahn's going to be in, because Shao Kahn in the film, Shang Tsung says it's great to have a descendant of Shao Kahn on our side. So I think they're hopefully teasing that for a sequel. But then a blatant sequel there with a setup with the team saying we got to recruit more. But then if it's not even a more blatant sequel, is the end sequence with Cole where he's back in the MMA gym, and one of the workers there's like, "Oh, there's a fight tomorrow night," and Cole's like, "I'm done taking $200 fights." He's like, "Oh, where are you off to?" And Cole's like, "Hollywood." And then it pans to a shot of a locker, and there's a movie poster on it, and it says Johnny Cage, and it's got Cage there, and he's got the belt with Cage on it. And then basically it's teasing Johnny Cage's return, or Johnny Cage's introduction into the Mortal Kombat universe, and Cole's going to go recruit him in Hollywood. So definitely setting up a sequel. And even though I was really disappointed in the movie, I really felt they undercooked the fight scenes extremely badly. Like, not badly, sorry, like they really undercooked them. I was really hyped up for the fight scenes in this film, but however, I really do think they didn't like sort of blow their load, if you get what I mean. They didn't showcase it all on screen, especially for the mixed martial artists they had in this film. The character that plays Cole, I can't remember his name. Also, the character that plays Liu Kang, Joe Taslim as well. If you guys have seen The Raid, he's phenomenal in that. But I think the fight sequences could have been shot much better. It's nothing like John Wick 3, for instance, where you get these wide takes, sort of one take shots as well, where the camera's moving along and they're sort of showcasing their abilities, where it's non-stop, very few cuts they're fighting. I tend to find I was really let down, especially in a Mortal Kombat film. You expect the fight scenes to be a bit better. However, I am really all game for a sequel. There are some fun moments in this film. Kano is a complete, like, freaking steals the show, especially as an Australian. Kano steals the show. But yeah, that's my just quick explanation of the ending. There is no end credit scene of this film as well. So there you go, guys, if you want to know that. There is no end credit scene for Mortal Kombat. It's just that Johnny Cage teasing and obviously recruiting other members. And then obviously you can sort of speculate with Shang Tsung as well, with him recruiting an army, getting more villainous characters as well. Scorpion's probably not done as well, because as he can come from the Nether Realm whenever he wants, I guess. And then yeah, basically it's teasing a bigger war next time, and I really think they've set the standards a bit low, because I was really disappointed in Mortal Kombat. But I do think in the sequel they can really top it off easy. Like, the standards are there. Okay, if you guys are still here for this quick cut, and it's a weird jump cut, I like to do my videos one take. My grandma came into the video, and she's like, "Oh, sorry." I was like, it's all good. If you guys are here for the grandma blooper, I'm not gonna show it because obviously she doesn't want to be seen on camera. But you're here to those. But as always, take care, guys. God bless. Peace. Love you all.